Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to let you all know that our theologian in residence for 2021 is going to be Michael Battle. The Reverend Dr. Michael Battle is professor at General Theological Seminary and director of the Desmond Tutu Peace and Reconciliation Center there. I've known Michael since I think, about 22 years old is when we first met. We were both somehow connected at a church in New Jersey when we were both spending some time at Princeton Theological Seminary. And Michael's biography is extraordinary. He is one of the major authorities on South African theology and the different ways in which that theology informed the work of reconciliation there. He has recently finished a new biography of Desmond Tutu, which is going to be released on March 4th. And he has graciously accepted our invitation to be our theologian in residence. And what that means is that Michael is going to have a front and center. We'll be doing a lot of teaching for us. And we hope as this pandemic winds its way, that we can actually find some opportunity for him to be physically present to us as well. Michael, it is so great to have you with us.
Thank you so much, Bill. And I look so forward to being in your community and learning from your community and also growing from your community. So thanks for this wonderful and highly esteemed invitation to be your theologian in residence.
Well, and as a start to the work that you're going to be doing with us, you have written on many, many topics. You have a wonderful book on the book of Revelation, which is extraordinary. You've also written on the Black church, but the experience that you had with Desmond Tutu in South Africa remains formative for you theologically and spiritually. Can you say a little bit about that as a teaser to your book?
Sure. I think when I was with Archbishop Tutu, I actually had the ability to live with him for 2 years, 1993, 1994, a pivotal time as South Africa was having its first real democratic election. And he let me go around with him and basically de facto be his chaplain. And I was also in the stage of writing my PhD dissertation on his theology. I just want to say that because of those experiences, I've come to the conclusion that he is a saint. And that's part of the new book that I'll be coming out with. And I also think that as we think about Archbishop Tutu, the gifts that he gives us are not flamboyant. They're gifts that will last for a long time.
Can you say a little bit about those gifts?
He has the gift of prayer. For him, the hardest thing to do is to say his prayers every day. We don't really think about that for someone so public. He's got the gift of being able to address Christian spirituality and politics, which so many of us have a hard time bringing together. He's got a gift of networking, bringing people together who otherwise would be at each other's throats. Those kinds of gifts, as you can imagine, are essential for our world today.
And when you produce this biography, it's going to be basically an argument for sainthood. Is it going to be a little bit like a hagiography, a writing about the saints, or is it going to be more of a biography that looks at the person as a whole?
Yeah, as you know, Bill, in academics, to try to claim someone to be a saint can be a landmine. And what I'm trying to do is to try to show the real Archbishop Tutu, his spiritual life. Most people see him only as a political agent. Some only see him as a politician. But it's important to be able to see that he is saintly, that he points always to God. So yeah, I'll get into some of that traditional biography stuff, chronology and all that sort of stuff. But the claim is going to be that we have to pay attention to someone who can be in a political setting, highly political, highly dangerous, and be spiritual. and actually be holy. So that's going to be the claim I'm making.
Well, and I think that as we are going through these days that we're living through now today, that kind of presence is going to be more needed than necessary than ever before. And it's an amazing witness that he provides to us. Desmond Tutu has stepped away from public life now. If he were in the public sphere today, what do you think he would say?
I think because the United States is so similar to South Africa's relationships history, the way the nation state was formed, slavery, civil war, liberal conservatives, I think he would say to us what he was always saying in the South African context, that, you know, we are because we need each other. And any sort of way of creating division and seeing the other as the enemy only hurts the person who is in the community making those claims. So, you know, he's fond of saying, I am because we are, and because we are, I am. So I think he would say that. He'd be preaching that from the rooftops, that, you know, none of us can find justice unless we all do. So he's all about interdependence, and the bifurcations and binaries that we have, conservative, liberal, male, female, white, black, all those sort of things that we have to create to fight wars. He is always trying to show the interdependence of those identities. So that's the kind of thing he would be marketing, branding, engaging the public with.
Well, Michael, we are so excited to have you with us. Thank you for taking time to do a little video introduction, and we are so blessed to have you. Thank you for making time in your schedule to be our theologian in residence, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks so much, Bill. I look forward to it also.
God bless.